Graham, my good man. He is there. But never mind. Just the same message that he is to get in touch with me, Mrs. Walsh, as soon as possible. It's important. Thank you. I'd like to send him back to Africa with a pith helmet.
He's just doing his job. He works for Royce, not you.
You know, this really is your fault.
How'd this get to be my fault?
Well, darling, you should have called me. You really should have. When you saw them at Al's diner, when you saw Royce go near Samantha and Daddy, I would have come right over.
I know. Oh, come on. Who are you calling now?
I am calling Samantha again. I just would like to know if she's gone back to Chicago.
Unbelievable. You just don't take anybody's advice. You won't run the butt out of anything. You just wait for her to call you.
No answer. Butt out? Darling, if Royce unburdened himself of all his fascinating psychiatric history, we're never going to see Samantha again.
Well, I don't think that's true, and she's going to find out sooner or later.
But it has to be done gently.
Oh, please, how do you do that? How do you break it gently that your twin brother has 3 personalities? You know, Royce and Samantha have got to work this out. Then she will either want to come into the family or not. And there's nothing that you can do to change that.
Afternoon.
Oh, what's the matter? Don't come near me. Don't touch me. Are you sick or something?
Grand jury indicted Connor. First-degree murder.
Oh, she did it. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Finally, we've got something interesting to put on the front page of the City Times.
When did all this happen?
Well, 30 minutes ago. I just came from the courthouse.
Our CEO is indicted for murdering a man in a sleazy motel. Great.
Connor did not kill Wink, and there's no way any jury is going to find him guilty.
An indictment is the first step, Evan. We'll deal with it.
Now, where are you headed off?
I am going to talk to PR people about damage control. Then I'm going to get on the phone and talk to as many clients as I can before these newspapers hit the stand.
Excellent plan. What can I do for you, Damon?
I need to talk to your sister about Holden. I had planned to send him to Rome, but I've changed my mind.
Yeah, he told me he was going to be going over there pretty soon.
He told you? When?
Well, the other night at the farm. Why?
I always have. I always will. Oh, Damien. What have I done? What have I done?
As the World Turns. Brought to you today by Pantene Pro-V Shampoo and Pro-V Treatment Conditioner. For hair so healthy it shines.
CEO of Walsh Montgomery indicted in the headlines with a picture of Connor coming out of the courtroom.
This is not a front-page story. It's only an indictment.
Baloney, darling. And then get Randy on another background piece. We'll put it on page 3. CEO Connor Walsh involved in sordid love affair with her victim and have a picture coming out of the motel.
Don't you think we put Connor through enough?
We haven't put Connor through anything. She did it. We are just reporting on what she done did.
Not very objectively.
Ah, but you're the one that seems not to be objective. I don't know why. Why is it that you feel so strongly for her? Don't answer that. I don't want to know, and I'm tired and sick of arguing about this with you.
Fine. I thought we might just impersonate human beings for a change.
Try impersonating an editor of the City Times.
Fine.
Darling, where are you going? I'm not finished with you.
I'm going to deliver these projections of DeWitt to Walsh Montgomery.
No. Craig is going to do that. You're going to get to work with Marlowe on the front page story.
Fine. You're the boss.
Don't you agree with me, darling, that he's getting impossible?
I'll be back after I drop
No,
these
no,
off.
forget about that. Thelma can send it over by
It's
message.
all right. I got to talk to Emily anyway. It's...
Oh, please, not on my time.
Fine. This is your time and you want me? What do you want? What do you want to talk about?
Look, if Royce just dumps all of this. I mean, you were there when he was talking to Elliot and he told him all about his past and Neil's death.
Yes, and I think Elliot took it rather well.
No, he didn't take it well. He was going to leave town. He would have if I hadn't made him stay. Now, Samantha's so different.
Are you going to do things differently this time? What are you going to do different, Lucinda? Are you going to try withholding the truth about her twin brother? Hey, why don't you try withholding the truth about the whole family? You want to try something different? Why don't you let her know what she's getting herself into?
Why is it that no one ever thinks about me and what I might need, even at this age in my life? Nobody... Forget about it. Forget it! I'll take care of it. I'll take care of everything, as I always do, all on my own.
Thanks, I'll be back in a minute. You know, you are really a tough woman to love. I understand that you are worried. I saw Royce and Samantha together. I believe that they can work things out. And when they are ready, they will call you.
Thanks, darling.
Lucinda,
You're wonderful, and I appreciate you.
I was on my way out, but I can...
Don't let us stop you. We came to see Lou.
Well, how wonderful to see the two of you together. Brother and sister have met.
What did Holden say to you?
Well, he just said that he planned to be going to Rome pretty soon. He assumed I knew about it.
When was this?
I told you. I was at the farm the other night. I was with Rosanna. You know, I'm a little bit annoyed that you and Connor didn't bother to tell me about it.
I told no one except... I hadn't told Holden about the trip. Or your sister or Emily. I had only just decided.
Well, I don't know how Holden found out about it then. So, you're not going to send him after all. What's the story there?
Don't worry, Evan. I'll take care of it.
Hey, is there a problem?
Well, Damien didn't seem to be too happy. I guess you told him about Connor.
No, I didn't have a chance to. But what's this about Holden going to Rome?
Holden's going to Rome. Well, that's news to me.
Well, Holden mentioned that he'd be going to Rome, and then Damien told me that he hadn't said a word about it to him. So how did Holden know?
What difference does it make?
I don't know. It seemed to make a pretty big difference to Damien.
There is no reason I can't see why we can't live this fantasy. I'll give you my love endlessly, just for it. I'll give you all of my heart to hold. just for your touch, my love. I'll give you all that I am, just for your touch.
I'm not suggesting this as some way to control you or to keep it to myself. I swear. I truly believe that it will be best for us. We'll have separate bedrooms, no pressure, and we'll talk. We'll talk a lot, and we'll get back what we had. I know we will.
Hello?
Holden, it's Lily.
I'm glad you called. Where are you?
At the marina. I've been taking a walk. I needed some time to think.
Have you told Damien about us?
I can't talk on the phone. I need to see you. There's something I have to tell you.
3, 2.
Good came out of it.
Oh, really? Name one thing.
Well, we really needed a boost in ratings going into sweeps week, and this should really do the trick. And it goes right for that younger audience that we really, really need.
And all we had to do was let Marcy manipulate us. Don't you see? She's exploited the entire situation.
Well, I know that it's not the type of interview you would do on Patterns.
Or Heart of the City.
No, I suppose not. But it really does make me think there's an audience out there for another kind of show.
I told you, I don't want to get into sensationalism.
Not sensationalism. Something more hard-hitting. Timely. I'm not ashamed of that interview. My questions weren't out of line.
Janice, I'm not talking about your questions. I'm talking about her answers. The point is, she used us. And now we're in the business of collecting money for her.
Well, why don't we just bar anyone from appearing on WOAK who speaks ill of Connor Walsh? I mean, are we talking about high journalistic principles here? Are we talking about slanting the news to favor the owner's friends? Is that the new unwritten rule? We can't interview anyone that you and Cal and Damien and Lily don't like? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out like that. It's just that...
Yes. No, I'll take the call. I want to talk to you later. Yes, Damien.
Is Lulu with you?
No, she's not. If you want to, I'll give her a message when I see her.
No, I need to talk to her. Do you have any idea where she might be?
I'm sorry, Damien, I don't. But if she comes by the office, I'll tell her you're looking for her. Okay. Fine. Bye-bye.
Bye.
No. We're not going to mollycoddle a murderess.
She is not a murderess. She hasn't been convicted of anything.
But she has been indicted, and we're going to report that.
Well, how about the page 3 story? Can we just hold off on that? It's the same axe job we did last week.
I beg to differ with you, but we can discuss that tomorrow with the background story.
Why not now?
Because I'm occupied.
Okay. Good luck.
It isn't easy, let me tell you. It isn't easy, but my brother knows all about that in newspaper business. Why don't we go back to the house, where we can be more relaxed? I'll have Fenwick pick us up, okay?
I think we ought to talk here.
Okay? I'm desolated, you know, not to be present at the moment historique when brother and sister met. Graham was not very cooperative.
Listen, Lou, I know you've been worried, but the fact is that Sam knows all about my personality disorder and how Neil died. She knew when we met.
Really?
Yeah, I dug up the newspaper accounts of Royce's trial, and it was all there. But I appreciated his honesty at telling me right away. You know, I know that not everyone would do that.
You know everything? And it didn't frighten you away?
Well, I admit that when I first read about it, it didn't make me all that eager to want to meet Royce. But our chance meeting at Al's, I think it was a very lucky accident. You know, we've had some time to chat. We started to get to know each other. He's told me a lot about you.
Oh, take what he says about me with a grain of salt. We don't know each other that long. It's been a year or something for us.
Well, so he said, but he also said that if I didn't get to know you all that well, I'd be missing out on a great deal.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Well, maybe the three of us should plan on having a little family dinner together.
I'm sorry, I can't. I have to get back to Chicago.
Hey, Craig. Oh, thank you very much. Emily's on the phone with clients about Connor's indictment.
I'm sorry to hear about it. Surprised you're still here.
I have to be. We have big PR problems.
How's Connor holding up? Kirk says she took it pretty hard.
She's all right. I'm not gonna let anything happen to her. I'll get Emily for you.
Did I forget my briefcase here? Damn. I was already in my car when I realized I'd forgotten it. Nazione.
Hey. Damien, what's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Really? Well, last time I saw you like this, Holden wound up in the emergency room, so what's wrong?
You wanna know? I've been trying to find my wife all day. I don't know where she is.
Hi, how are you? What's wrong?
I've been going crazy. Ever since we were up here together, trying to figure out what to do.
You know what you have to do. You have to leave him.
It's not that easy. Please listen to me and try to understand.
Understand what? What?
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Have you told Damien about us?
No. I couldn't. I had planned to as soon as I got back to the Valletta that night, but his reaction was so different than I expected. He didn't ask me where I was. He said he trusted me.
You know that's not true.
He trusts me a lot more than I deserve.
What happened between us wasn't wrong. You have no reason to feel guilty. We love each other.
You act as though I don't owe him anything.
It's like I told you before. He is not the man that you think he is. There are things that he keeps
He
from you.
loves me. And now he's trying to make things better between us, and I have hurt him. I have hurt him so much.
So are you going to leave him?
Yes. I'm going to tell him it's over.
And that you want a divorce?
Yes. As soon as I can find a way. He loves me, and he's tried so hard to be a good husband to me. I owe him something.
I was so afraid that you changed your mind. That you were gonna stay with him.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I love you so much. I cannot live my life without you. It's like it always was. We are a part of each other.
Damien, I don't mean to pry, but I've known Lily since she was a kid, and I want things to work out for her, well, for both of you.
Thanks. Well, you know what the problem is?
It's Holden.
I should never have let him provoke me into fighting him. Ever since then, Lily has changed towards me.
Well, it frightened her. And I can't say I blame her. You almost killed the man.
We've had... She left this morning without telling me where she was going. She's not at WOK, she's not at the farm. Whenever I can't find her, I start to think she's with him.
Damien, I know Lily. If she thought your marriage was over, she would tell you. She's not going to have an affair behind your back. Now, if you can't trust her that much...
I do trust her. It's Holden I don't trust.
Greg, Damien, I thought you'd left. Is there something I can do for you?
No. No. I only forgot my briefcase.
While you're here, I understand you wanted to send Holden to Rome. Would you like to clear that with me first?
There's no hurry. I'll get back to you.
Take care of yourself.
What's wrong with him?
He's having a bad day.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us.
I haven't said you've been on the phone since Connor's indictment came down.
Do you realize I haven't even eaten today? What do you say I call for takeout and you and I go over these DeWitt files over late lunch?
I'm really busy at the office. I better get back.
Wait, get back here. What about dinner?
That'll be great. That'll be great. Call me and we'll set up a date, okay? If you got questions on DeWitt, let me know.
I will, Craig. Thanks for nothing.
What you doing?
I'm looking at the contact sheets of the masked ball.
That photo of Shannon when she collapsed, are you gonna sell that one to Lucinda?
If I were gonna do that, I would have already done it.
You know, you're looking at these photos like this reminds me of your conversation with Rosanna earlier on today. As if it's such a great thing to capture unhappy moments and make a permanent record of them. And here you are just dwelling on these pictures of Shannon as if you enjoy it.
Actually, Courtney, Valentine's Day's coming up, and I thought it'd be nice if I found a picture of Mom and Bob, got it framed, blew it up, gave it to them. Is that ethical?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. Courtney, come on. You're so edgy. Why? What is going on, honey? Come on.
I'm sorry. I thought I was doing a better job of concealing this. I don't want to worry you.
You toss and turn in your sleep every night. You have bad dreams. You say things in your sleep.
What do I say?
You say things. You say words. Like you're reliving the bombing. You say Hans's name. It shook you up, didn't it? When you found out he's alive.
Well, you know, it's funny. I think that it bothered you more than me at first, but... Yeah, lately I found myself thinking about him a lot.
Yeah.
And about the bombing and knowing that he knows who we are and that we can identify him.
Maybe, but that guy's being chased by Interpol, Scotland Yard, everybody. Now that he's survived this explosion in Montega, they're gonna get him.
I know they are. I know it. I mean, look at these photographs of the ball. Nice photographs. Oh, I like this one of your mom and Bob. Oh, Kim looked so beautiful that night.
I like that one, too.
Oh, you know, it's wonderful when you capture beautiful moments so that we can always have those, remember those happy times. Evan?
Hi.
Hi. So, how'd it go with the grand jury?
They indicted Connor.
This is really bad, huh?
Oh, it's only an indictment. They didn't know who else to stick it on. The police haven't come up with anything.
How is she?
She's with Jessica. And Emily and I have been swamped talking to clients, trying to put a proper spin on it before the City Times comes out.
Is there anything that I can do?
Well, I know Connor'd like to see you. Maybe later tonight when she and Jessica are finished.
Yeah, okay. Well, I better let you get back to work. Will you, give me a call at the farm?
Yeah, I will. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I almost forgot. Mother's planning an anniversary party around Valentine's. She wants us to fly up for it.
When did you hear about this?
The courthouse this morning.
Oh, boy. Edwina is really a piece of work. Come on, Evan. Her only daughter is in front of a grand jury on murder charges, and she's planning a party?
What can I say?
You go ahead and get that. I'll talk to you later.
Jane? Yes, well, try to reach him in Omaha, then. I really need to talk to him before the office closes there. Thank you.
Where's your sister?
She's with Jessica. Can I help you with something?
I just wanted to warn Connor that City Times coverage tomorrow is going to be a little rough. I tried to tone it down some, but Lucinda overruled me on most of it.
Yeah. I bet you fought real hard, Kirk.
Evan, will you please go down to legal and talk to Jim Bouchard about space age negotiations?
Sure.
Thank you. Do you ever work? You know, I'm really surprised to see you today. I hear things are quite hectic at Worldwide.
Where'd you hear that?
Craig was here earlier and didn't have time to go over the DeWitt files because, well, he was in a hurry to get back to work. What is so funny?
It's not really that busy over at Worldwide. Of course, Royce's twin Samantha is visiting, so maybe that's why Craig was in such a hurry to get back.
Samantha, I don't understand. Why do you want to go back to Chicago so... No one wants anything, right? So quickly. I mean, when we've just met, the three of us, I think it's fascinating. Unless, of course, it's your father.
Lou, you gotta understand, it's a lot different for Sam than it is for us. When you found her, you were anticipating that for a long time. It was the first she'd heard of it.
Oh, I do understand that.
And I do appreciate all that you've done for me. It's just that I'm used to living my own life.
Of course you are at your age.
Look, I'm very happy to have met you and Royce. And I hope that one day that we can all be a happy family, but it's going to take some time for us to get to know each other. Royce has shown me Neil's work, and I told him that I'd like to participate in the memorial exhibit that you're planning for her.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. You really like to be a part of that.
Yes, I think it would be a nice way for me to get to know her. I offered to do the framing.
That's wonderful to do the framing. Neil would have loved that. And it gives us a chance. We can all kind of get to work to know each other better through this exhibit. As a matter of fact, I think we should have a glass of champagne and drink to that. Why don't you go and ask Thelma? Open a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
Well, fate has been at work. I can see that, having you two meet at Al's diner.
Well, maybe you're right.
I think Royce seems happier. He really likes having met you. And there's always me. Don't rush off too fast. I want to go a few rounds with you.
Well, I look forward to that. I do.
Hi. You're still here.
Yes, we had a lot to talk about.
Yes, she's still here. We're about to have a glass of champagne. Would you like to join us?
Well, what are we drinking to?
Family. Absent wives. Think about what I said, Samantha.
wanted to see me?
Oh, yeah, I do. Come on in. And close the door, please.
I'm afraid that I overstepped earlier, and I'm sorry. It's just that I feel very strongly about that interview and some of the questions it raises about our programming.
Well, obviously. Your point is well taken. We have to be very careful not to have any kind of favoritism slant our news, one way or the other. And in this case, I think Marcy used us, and I do not want that to happen again.
Well, honestly, I don't feel that we were used. You know, Kim, it's very difficult for me. I never know how honest you want me to be when I disagree with you about something. I know that I owe you so much, not just this job, but all the kindness that you embody.
Speak your mind. I want you to speak your mind.
I don't feel I've been given a chance to show you what I can do, what kind of contribution I can make to the station. If I could work up a proposal for a new show that aims at an audience younger than Patton's.
Janice, you are in one hell of a hurry. What's the big hurry? Look at what you've accomplished since you got here. You're going to have a very successful career in television, but you're young and you need to take some time and develop the kind of judgment that you should have as a producer. Now, I don't understand why you can't accept that. Be patient and work on it.
You ask me why I'm in such a hurry, why my work means so much to me. Well, I think it's because it's the only part of my life that I feel like I have some control over.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not exactly a secret that my personal life hasn't turned out exactly the way I'd want it to.
We're talking about Holden?
Everything that happened with him just confirmed a feeling that I've had for a long time. That I'm somehow inadequate. That I have to try so hard to be someone.
Janice.
Kim, I'm sorry. I know that I owe you so much. And I don't want to cause any more problems for you.
Stop apologizing. Stop. You're mixing your business life with your personal life. I want you to stop it. Don't do that. The bottom line is I am very satisfied. I am more than happy with the job that you have done here. I just wish you felt the same. Come in.
Kim,
Yes.
do you have a minute?
I think for the moment we're through.
Yeah,
Come on
I have
in.
a lot of work to do. I'll go do it.
I suppose Lily hasn't come in yet.
No, she hasn't. What's the matter with you? Is something wrong?
I really think that I should be there when you tell Damien about us. He's not going to like what you have to say, and I don't want you there alone with him.
No, this has to be between Damien and me. It will kill him if he thinks that I left him for you.
Lily, he has to know.
I want to end the marriage first. Okay, once I'm free, then we can start our life together. And I'm not going to tell him that we made love. I don't ever want him to know that.
You're not sorry that it happened, are you?
When I think about him, yes, I feel guilty towards him. You have to understand that. Listen, let's wait. Let's wait to be together again until I'm free. I don't want to have to lie to him anymore.
I just wish this wasn't so hard for you.
Don't you think that I'd like us to be together now? Go back to our farmhouse. Go to sleep in your arms. Wake up next to you. But we have to be patient. I cannot hurt Damien by just blurting it out, especially after how hard he's tried getting things back together between us.
Lily, if you think time is gonna lessen the pain, you're crazy. A day, a week, a month, it's still gonna hurt him. It may hurt him even more. You're just avoiding the inevitable. You do know this, don't you?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Tell Damien that I'm leaving him right now, before I lose my courage. Please don't try to contact me, and I will call you as soon as I tell him.
Lily. I love you.
All right, fine. Thanks very much. Sorry, Damien. Lily didn't call the production office, but then they didn't expect to hear from her anyway. There wasn't anything scheduled for today.
Thanks for checking. She's probably out walking. She does that when she wants to think, you know?
Damien, you didn't really answer my question. Something wrong?
No. Lily's probably on her way back to the Valletta, and I'll go there and wait for her.
Where are you going?
Tell Damien that I'm leaving him. Right now, before I lose my courage. Don't try to contact me. I'll call you as soon as I tell him.
Yeah, I like that one of Mom and Bob too, but there's another one where they're on the dance floor and they're laughing.
Where is it?
I'll get the tea. I think it's on another sheet, probably the last one. Take a look, tell me what you think.
Okay, but it's gotta be romantic, all right? If it's for Valentine's Day.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Andy! Come here! What? Oh my God! Look at this! Come here! It's Hans. That is Hans. He was at the masquerade bar, but he is in Oakdale.
I'm sorry, Damien. But it has to happen now.
Reach for a Star. How Tanya Harding's cover-up was blown after lunch with the FBI. Plus, Oprah's elegant 40th birthday bash turns into a Hollywood slumber party. Reach for a Star. See Di blow her top as Charles dumps his mistress. Reach for a Star. Why Married with Children star Katie Seagal's pregnancy has her worried. Plus, the Jacksons. Michael's sexy dance partner says, I tried everything to seduce him. And is sister Janet Jackson hiding a secret baby? Reach for a Star.
Every day, Roger pushes Billy to the brink.
Do you realize that this guy's lying through his teeth to put me in jail?
And every day, Billy's about to go over the edge.
I have to look at you one more time, I'll get sick!
Has Roger finally gotten his revenge?
You will not destroy another family.
Quick, turn on a light.
Guiding light.
Athletic apparel by Champion and Champion Jog Bra. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.